because it would breach their human rights to be sent back to the country of origin. What about our human rights? Having to have these people in our country threatening us.
Dirty Muslim fucking cunts!
Telling us how evil and decadent we are. Cameron, instead of worrying about plastic bags and how much aid he can send to other countries, should concentrate on sorting this country out. As much as he doesn't like the EDL, the truth is we contribute to paying his wages, and he was elected to look after doing this, and he isn't doing a very good job of it. Officials are now just political puppets and do the bidding of the government and not upholding the law equally across all communities. That is pretty obvious. When our demos are banned, we are treated like shit by the police, but the extremists are allowed to do what they want. Even at the American Embassy, our EDL brothers and sisters were manhandled when they sat down to obstruct the MAC designated pen. MAC were not even searched on that day and could have had anything under their frocks, but that didn't seem to bother the police. And why are they allowed to wear their tea towels around their heads and faces when EDL members have masks and scarves ripped off them? Two-tier system yet again. Right, I've waffled on enough or I will go into rant mode, and a lot of you know what I mean when hell goes into rant mode. And I haven't sworn once either in this speech. All take care. Thank you for coming and supporting the EDL, Jules. And what do we say? EDL!
Alright everyone, me again. Right then, hi guys, it's really good to see you all, yet another demo. Today I'm prouder than ever to see you all you independent women on the forefront of this demonstration, showing the country that we especially will never bow down to the oppression and brutality that hides under the guise of a religion that is Islam. You're putting me off now. Now I ask you, oh no, sorry, I got lost then. Not long ago we were called sick by our weak Prime Minister, David Cameron. Now I ask you, are we sick for wanting to protect our daughters from the Muslim paedophile gangs that prowl our streets? Are we sick for wanting to be able to walk our streets without fear of being attacked or threatened? Are we sick because we wanted to show respect for the fallen in the horrific terroristic atrocities without having to listen to the vile, disrespectful chants of the extremists who revel in the murder and maiming of the Western world? No, we are not. The sick one, Mr. Cameron, is you for allowing this to continue, for allowing Matt to disrespect the fallen, for allowing the two-tier system to continue, and the people who put you where you are today to be trodden on whilst you clamber to appease these extremists in their call for domination through Sharia law. Well, we are here today to tell you that's not going to happen on our watch, is it? Not a chance. As women, we will not be told to cover up. We will not live in fear for being beaten because we have walked the street without a male chaperone. And we certainly will not give up our rights and equality that we have fought so hard to gain. These are our streets, they're our children's streets, and we ain't giving them up. That's about it, really. Right, and just a little thing that I want to say. Can I have a really big shout out for our lovable rogue and fellow patient, Roger Firth, who's in hospital. Oh. Have a big round of applause. He couldn't be here today, but he was just love this, and we all love him dearly. So, get well soon, Roger, we love you. EDL. And here we are.
Don't forget the mic.
If you ain't seen, please look at the rain socks. Patriot through and through.
She got matching knickers on.
Right, this could be well fun, Ian. Hope you're ready for it. This says here, define moderate Sharia. Does that mean instead of cutting off a whole hand, they will just remove a finger? Does that mean sex with a young girl will be stopped, but can continue as long as they marry first?
You sick cunts!
So basically, a 6-year-old girl will be made to marry a 40-year-old in order to make this right. Does that mean FGM will still be done by doctors? Moderate my fucking arse. There is no moderate Sharia, just like there is no moderate fucking Islam. Like there are only 2 sets of Muslims, those who slaughter in the name of Allah, the moon god, and those who stand back and do nothing to stop him.
Allah, who the fuck is Allah?
Louder.
Allah, who the fuck is Allah? Allah, who the fuck is Allah?
If Muslims and their apologists really want to cure Islamophobia, here is an easy way. Focus their indignation on Muslims committing violent acts in the name of Islam, not on non-Muslims reporting on these acts. The point is, not that we think all Muslims are people that want to blow us up and stone us to death. The point is that the Muslims that don't want to get off their skinny fat asses and stop the ones that do.
Kick them all out of fucking
What do I say? Islam's not for me. Islam's not for me. Know the rest. Right, before everybody leaves and before we head back off, can you all dig really, really deep for pulpit? Please, there's a collection box going to go round and everybody needs to put anything they can in. Anything helps. Also, the collection is for a very loyal man who would have done anything for any of you, Mr. B, who is inside, incarcerated, and needs funds to get him out. So please, dig deep for pulpit and Mr. B. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, angels. What would the EDL be without the angels? Hey, they're all one of us, they're all part of us. I'll tell you what makes me sick. I've seen a lot of things in this fight of ours that makes me sick. One of the things that's made me sick is recently our leader, Tommy Robinson, a man of great integrity and strong self-belief, was incarcerated in Bedford prison on hunger strike.
Wankers! Fucking cunts!
And the only paper that covered it, in a little section that big, was the local Bedford Rag. All the major papers that love writing about us saying 1.5 EDL members were arrested for peeing in the street last Saturday, big pictures and everything, not one of them printed that Tommy was in prison on hunger strike. And I ask you this, and if there's any media here, I'll ask you this as well. Would you have printed it if it was a Muslim? It'd have made front page news, wouldn't it? So let's get your priorities right, okay? Don't forget, next weekend is Charlene Downs 4, okay? A lot of people will be going to Blackpool, hopefully. It's taken a lot of organisation, and it'd be great to see you there. For those of you who don't know who Charlene was, okay, Charlene was a Blackpool teenager who was abused and murdered by a Muslim takeaway owner, Mr. Umveshi, in Blackpool. Okay, so next Saturday we'll be on the seafront from about 11 o'clock onwards. and we're going to let the people at Blackpool know